Redoubt, are you doing anything cool for Memorial Day?
The Sunday before, I'll be dedicating some Union graves.
Ooh,
You disgust me.
Hey,
I paid respects to Tennessee Friday. Thank you very much. All 3 regiments that were at Gettysburg.
will any of that be on stream, or is that just something you're doing with your history group?
The dedication. There might be a short video. So, this Wednesday there will be a premiere of a new series. I had no idea what to call it. They're basically vlogs for all my history travels. They're not coherent. They're just a bunch of bits I record and splice it all together with VHS transitions. I'm calling it trip vids. It's really just for the subscribers. So you might see a trip vid for that. We'll see what happens.
I was just curious. I know it's not for another 3 or 4 weeks, but
In the years past, we did Memorial Day parades, but we're taking a break this year. We just don't have the time.
gotcha. That's still cool, though. My old place where we used to live had some old Spanish War graves that everybody kind of forgot about because it was in an older cemetery.
The War of 1898.
Yep, I'd go and just check them out and pay my respects because they were covered in moss. Some were cracked and broken, and
Up in Michigan, we have Mackinac Island, which was the first battle of the War of 1812, which of course we lost. But
not a good time. Not a good time.
Yeah, not a good time. But it's interesting because I got 2 forts up there. One's on the mainland, which is Michilimackinac, and the other one's actually on Mackinac Island, which was an American fort during the War of 1812. And it's interesting history.
I have had interactions with people at Mackinac Island.
Swift Sword Rush, how you doing, man? Yeah, it's already Memorial Day weekend. Time
Just a
flies
few more
by.
weeks. We're in May. And guess what's going to be this? Well, tomorrow's the 160th of Jackson's flank attack. But on a more memeier note, guess what Thursday's going to be?
ooh, what?
What's that?
May the 4th be with you.
I'm more into First Contact Day myself.
I did have go ahead. I did have an interaction with somebody on Mackinac Island. They brought me a Pabst Blue Ribbon.
I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, but
well, the second one was. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, that new Star Wars game came out fucking broken.
Royce seems to like Royce seems to like it.
I haven't played it. I haven't even seen what
You
it looks
can like
so
it
I
all
couldn't
you
tell
want, but its performance is absolute dog shit. It can't even run 60 on anything. Not on PC, not on console.
Jonathan Rossignol has
And this
joined
thing
us.
was
How you
light
doing,
novel.
Jonathan?
it's Monday, so John should be streaming here shortly.
That's
Ladies,
right,
gentlemen,
Hedge.
Hedge. The
Yo,
Ultimate Kahuna. How you doing, man?
All 3 groups are covered there. Very good.
That's
very
awesome.
good.
Friday the 5th. Kalfa and JVP's new song, Wolves of
There we
Steel,
go.
releases. Awesome.
Yeah, Cinco de
That
Mayo.
sounds awesome. I'm glad I'll have to check that out.
Swift Sword Rush says, broken on just PC, though, right?
No, it's broken on console as well. Both of them cannot hit 60. They're like 40 to like 50 frames a second.
Ooh, that's bad
Wow.
on a 5.
And Jose Hernandez is considering his usual Joker mentality with a question to Redoubt. I don't know if there's a way you can calculate something like that.
I'm just going to answer the World War II answer that why what would happen if Japan had invaded in 1941-42. Realistically, they didn't have the infrastructure to do it. I mean, they were gambling just attacking Pearl Harbor. That was a all for nothing. That we have to do this all at once. It all has to go off without a hitch. And if any hiccup, we're doomed. Guess
Except for
what?
they
They hiccuped.
underestimated U.S.'s ability to assemble.
Well, that too.
But I think didn't he say he was if the United States invaded Japan, and the initial estimates.
If the U.S. invaded. Wow.
The initial estimates, if I
eyes aren't
remember
working
correctly,
tonight.
was like 1 million casualties.
Oh yeah, it
was
would
gonna
have
be brutal.
taken anywhere from a year to 2 years. The U.S. would have done it inevitably. That's not the question. It's just how long would it taken. We didn't have to do it. We don't have to live in a timeline. Thank God.
Yeah, this is one of those things I'd just rather not find out.
Matter of fact, the casualty estimates was one of the reasons why they dropped the bombs.
Yes.
The Ultimate Kahuna says, I'm doing well, everyone. I'll catch as much as I can, but I got to grab dinner and then make videos and write. What are you guys planning after the stream? Me, I'm probably hitting the rack because I got to be up at 6 a.m. And I'm on the East Coast, so I'm kind of
I'll either take a nap
hitting it
or
a little
let
bit
them
sooner.
shower.
East
What turned
Coast,
into
West
a
Coast,
short
sun in the
story
love.
is becoming a friggin' novel.
Well, you're still in novella territory, right?
Bob, am I still in novella territory?
What's the word count?
Technically. But then again, the word counts on what's considered novella, short story, are all fucking jumbled together.
So what's the word count?
I'm right now.
20,000 is the limit.
Oh.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Before Bob.
But
So
you know
yeah.
what? If this whole thing actually gets an entire novel out of you, I still call it a win.
Yeah, according to Bob, I'm at 17,800 words.
Wow.
That's actually into novella, yeah. Although somebody told me it was the minimum was 20. So I don't
got
know.
a ways to go. I'm in Act 3.
There's a
weird
step
overlap. I looked it up and it was something like up to 19,000 words is considered a short story, but from 11,000 up to 20 something is novella. And it's like, well,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
inconsistent.
It's
there's like you have these overlaps where you could call it either or.
At the Revenant in the Tomb was tickling 40,000, and in a 5x8 printed format, that hit about, I think it was like 160 pages. So that's I would think that's a novella, at least that size, because I got a couple of novellas. One of them being like, I think is The Strange Case of Charles Dexter Ward, and my wife has a bunch of Zane Grey novellas. He used to write novellas too, and they're roughly the same size when you compare print. So,
what is it, over 50,000 to be considered a novel?
Yeah. Well, it was place I read it was 40, but one guy who's an expert says it's 50. I don't know. I think it's. I think the furthest out would be 50 because 60.
Yeah, you probably got the overlap, and whatever the author feels like calling it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect when all is said and done, it's going to be around 23,000 words.
We could probably squeeze that in.
Or the crowbar.
With a crowbar.
Swift Sword Rush says, seems like I was watching somebody playing it just fine last week, but maybe it wasn't up to 60 FPS. I guess I don't consider that broken. I don't know.
I mean, it is broken when every platform is so unoptimized that it's actually affecting gameplay.
I don't know. I haven't seen gameplay on it.
And it's from a fucking $1 billion company. So, no excuse.
Well, but this company has a long history of releasing broken and bugged games.
Does that excuse it?
No,
Yeah.
But
I mean,
I'm not
if my dog,
surprised that it's busted.
if my dog constantly shits on the floor, I don't go, well, that's just it's just how it happens. I go, no. And then we scold that fuck. Stop
Dude,
shitting on the floor.
Dude, it's not a bug, it's a feature. It's slowing it down. It's slowing it down so you can really enjoy the game.
Shut up, Hedge Howard.
Hold on. No, what's this? Did y'all hear about the Republican councilman that identifies as an Indian woman?
Oh yeah.
Is this a joke or is this
No, and it's not an Indian woman, it's a black woman.
No, his like great grandma was Native American, and so therefore that's his assertion that he is now identifying as a Native American woman. So therefore a woman of color.
Okay.
Jonathan
But the
Rosenthal?
response was the fact that it was insane. That how dare he be a black woman? And it's like, no, he didn't say black woman. He said person of color.
I think everybody's doing some little something, but mine is turning out to be a full-on epic fantasy crossover.
I don't remember what my word count was at last.
Mine was at 11,400 something.
Oh yeah, mine's like at 10,000 right now. I think 10,100, but that's Act 2, and then I'm on the final part. But I've been playing Saints Row 2, so.
No, I've been putting a lot of work into this. I really hope you guys like it when it's done.
Well, everything you told me about it, I like the concept. What you've read, what I read so far, what you've written. I know I only read a small piece of it, but I was enjoying it. So, I mean,
listen,
I'm not worried.
You with my story frequency. So what are you talking about?
You tried bribing me?
Yeah.
How did you bribe me?
You got a character in that book.
Oh, gotcha. Yep. I didn't know you were bribing me. What were you bribing me for?
Listen, I put one of your characters from your books in it.
Yeah, if that's a bribe, what are you bribing me for?
I don't know.
We should publish it under
a... Just gonna retroactively hold that over my head at random one day. Hey, I need something.
We should publish it under a pseudonym like IP Freely or something like that. Send a copy to Royce. Dude, you said Shellar wasn't there, but dude, I found it. Kind of rough up the edges to make it look old, you know.
Kahuna, see the doll right there? I'm pointing at the hedge.
Where did the bad hedge touch you?
Oh, jeez. No, what's actually really cool is I actually had to make up my own race in order to fit in the character inspired by Wrangler's avatar.
Oh, she made a furry. Jesus, fuck.
He's a shapeshifter, not a furry. Thank you very much.
My son just told me that one of his high school buddies is now into furries. So it's like, oh my god.
Oh no.
Run.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I swear my kid is like the only kid from that high school that turned out sane.
Hold up. So, which one would y'all think would be worse? Finding out your friends into furries or finding out your friends into hentai?
What's hentai?
Oh my gosh, don't
Japanese
go
tentacles.
Japanese tentacles?
I'm going back to the corner.